This is a session about the initiatives by state for ESDM sector. At the outset, I would request the moderator, Mr. Sanjay Naik, a CEO and Managing Director of Tejas Networks, to kindly come over. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Sanjay Naik. We also have Ms. Divya Devrajan, Joint Director, IT Promotion, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Welcome to you, ma'am. I would also request Shri K.R. Gururaj Rao, Chairman and Managing Director of Gujarat Informatics Limited from Government of Gujarat. Welcome to you, Mr. Gururaj Rao. We also have Shri Hari Ranjan Rao, the Principal Secretary from the Government of Madhya Pradesh. Welcome to Shri Hari Ranjan Rao. We also have Dr. Anbalgan, Joint CEO MIDC from the Government of Maharashtra. Welcome to you, sir. And finally, from the Government of Odisha, Shri Aditya Mohapatra, Officer on Special Duty, OCAC. Welcome to you, Shri Aditya Mohapatra. Before Mr. Sanjay Naik takes over, well, ladies and gentlemen, Sanjay Naik is the co-founder and CEO of Tejas Networks. He's a technocrat with more than 25 years of experience, various areas like telecom, networking, and electronic design and semiconductor industry, both in India as well as in the US. He has won several awards for his great performance and the illustrious career. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our moderator, Mr. Sanjay Naik. Welcome to you, sir, and then it's all yours now to take us through this session about the initiatives by state for ESDM sector. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I am delighted to be moderating such an important session because we have all heard and talked about a lot of things that the government of India is doing. But at the ground level, where a lot of action will actually happen will be at the state level. So here, I'm very delighted that I have with me representatives and actually the people who make things happen at different states. And what would be very interesting to see is hear their perspectives. But just to put the things in perspective, let me make a few comments, and then the flow that we'll have is we'll have each state talk about what initiatives they are doing for about 15 minutes. And then we'll actually have an interactive session where I'm sure you may have some questions that you would like our panel to answer. So the first good news is that the ESDM is a very large problem. So the pie is big enough. It's a $400 billion pie. I don't think we have to worry about competing that much. I think there's plenty of stuff to be done by and shared by all the different states. The second aspect is that, and in fact, when we are having a little bit of a discussion before the session here, is that each state has different skill sets and strengths. Some state may be already industrialized. Some state may be very good towards a particular vertical of ESDM. Some state may have a strength in terms of the manpower. And I think it will be very interesting to hear how each state is planning to leverage the inherent strengths that they already have and really build up on top of it. The third element which is coming together is that since we talk about ESDM, it's design and manufacturing. So it will again be very good to see states' perspective on what are they doing about the design element, which is innovation, R&D, IPR creation, and promoting entrepreneurship, as well as the manufacturing element, which is creating the right infrastructure, attracting the right investments, providing the right policy and incentive and other framework as well. So that's another element that would be used in terms of the whole system. And the last part is, I think one of the biggest challenges India has, that as a country we do not have the branding in the world for being a ESDM destination of the world. We of course have a very large market, a domestic market which we're going to take advantage of, but on an international basis, we still are not known to be a ESDM powerhouse like we are known as an IT powerhouse. So I think how do we take the branding at a country level first and make sure that the investments come in India, and then different elements of the ecosystem of value chain, whether components, systems, PCBs, manufacturing in terms of EMS, or whatever else, skills. I think can we have a nice chain among all the states where collectively the chain comes together, and as a country we can deliver on the promise of the ESDM industry. So with all of these initial thoughts,